everybody, this is your girl Texas Black Diamond. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, okay? I haven't asked nobody to do that, but do it if you feel like it, okay? I ain't begging. But I want to give y'all some information on American's Dad, honey. Bill Cosby break his silence, granting his first exclusive interview since the beginning of his sentence at the SCI Phoenix, a maximum security, what is that? Pennsylvania penitentiary near Philadelphia. Okay, and when I say he's saying he is not finna go and tell nobody he's guilty or nothing, and that's where you do it. They want you to say that you're guilty, and he's right. He said I'm not finna tell these people that I'm guilty of something that I know I didn't do. You know. And so I did the recording. I'm gonna let y'all listen to that. My big finger just knocked the paper away, so let me try to pull it back up real quick. But it's like, that's just like with the Central Park 5, and they kept going in for their parole, and so they want them to tell them that they is guilty. Why the hell you gonna tell these people at this parole that you guilty of something that you know you did not do? And kudos to you, Bill Cosby. You know you didn't do nothing wrong. And I'm going to tell you something, because Bill Cosby is 82 now. Bill Cosby 82 now, and let me tell you something. When you old and see now, baby, you ain't taking no mess. You ain't taking no mess from nobody. I wouldn't blame you. You cannot make me. You cannot make me force myself to say that I'm guilty of something that I did not do. And see, and that's what they was trying to do. Trying to, tell them, you want to go up for parole, or you want to do this and you want to do that. You need to say that you're guilty. And Bill Cosby said, hell to the now. Hell to the now. Not hell to the no, but hell to the now. And Bush weapon style, baby. And he said, no. They ain't had no. That's what you don't do. You keep fighting. And he said he don't have no remorse spending the rest of his life in prison, and he dying in prison because he in there teaching these men of color, a large population of African American inmates, and he called them he said men's he called residents. Okay, it's in a man's up program. So he doing his thing. He is not letting these people kill his spirit. And don't you let them do it, Cosby. Don't you let them do it. Now, Black Press USA did the interview with him on the 24th. And I guess that was yesterday. The day the 25th. So, the recording, it's just like, I'm in here and my spirits are high. And, the way he's saying it, that, sometimes God place you in a situation, maybe you can help some people. And, as he's saying, he might not can reach out to all of them, but he reaching out to some. He dedicated one of his little deals to the mothers and to his wife, that they said Cosby received no special treatment from the facility for this interview because inmates are only allowed to remain on the phone call for 15 minutes. Cosby had to call back multiple times in order to complete today's interview. And I heard it, baby, honey, because they kept that damn voice kept popping up, letting him know you ain't got but 1 minute left, honey. Now he don't get no special treatment. Y'all should have went on up in there like they did with Tupac. Put the camera on him. He said, and Cosby said, I have 8 years to 9 months left. He said, when I come up for parole, they are not going to hear me say that I have remorse. I was there. I don't care what group, and I know he talking about the Me Too. I said for you, I don't care about Me Too, and I added that, y'all. He said, I don't care what groups of people come along and talk about this when they weren't there. They don't know. He said, Cosby said his trial was a sham, unjust, not fair. Don't that sound familiar to you? It's all a setup. The whole jury thing. They were imposters, Cosby stated. Look at the woman who blew the whistle. He said. The potential jurors who overheard a seated juror proclaimed before the trial that he's guilty. We can all go home now. Don't that sound familiar to you? That's why I'm fighting like I'm fighting hell. Then she went in and came out smiling. It's something attorneys will tell you is called a payoff, Cosby stated. I know what they've done to many people, Cosby stated. But many people are going to view me and say, that boy looks good. You sure do. You sound great, Cosby. That boy is strong. And you sure strong, baby, because you ain't giving in, giving out, getting under. You just say, I set this shit out before I admit a lie. You're not going to make me lie. I know that's right, Bill. Let me go on with this. I have too many heroes that I have sat with. Too many heroes whom I've listened to. Like John Clark, Kenneth Clark, and Dorothy Heights. Those people are very strong. And they show the rejections of their people. Now let me re-say that, and they saw the rejection of their people. I don't have on my glasses, okay? This is political. I can see the whole thing. I know that's right. He said, I am a privileged man in prison, he stated. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to go down because I'm not reading all this stuff. He's talking about drugs and stuff, trying to keep people off these drugs and all that kind of stuff. And you know, and it's cool. You know, he's in there trying to, you know, use his platform. You know, he tried to use his platform to do, you know, do what he needs to do. He said he told him he's not a psychiatrist. You know, he's an educator. You know, he educates. So he's letting them know, you know, I'm not giving y'all nothing I'm not gonna come and diagnose y'all with no mental health and nothing like that, saying you're crazy and stuff. Only thing I'm gonna do is try to educate you and, you know, give you some of my wisdom up in there. See, that's what I'm saying, you know. And I'm glad he's using this negative that the people have done to him for a positive. He said, and he's honored to be in the penitentiary with a big population of African American men of color. And they said, oh, so Mr. Cosby comes into the room with his fist in the air, and all of these men rise up and applaud him. That's right, applaud him. Hell, they try to break our damn men down. Shit, y'all help stand each other up. Women do the same. Okay, he gives us so much wisdom. The Man Up program in the perfect vehicle. Okay, he told us a story about his mother and how she would have him clean the hallways after guys would go and urinate. He said he asked her why he had to clean it, and she told him that you have to clean where you live. Okay, I know that's right. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of stuff our parents teach us, and we look at it and we get mad. But see, then once we grow up, we'll remember that, because see, it's instilled in us, and we might not feel like it's right, but once we grow up, we will see that stuff like that, you know, it'll take us there. You know, they said a weekly highland for Cosby since his incarceration. He has been the reform program Man Up, where he is often the speaker. The program serves to encourage and empower African American men to strive for self-respect. I know that's right. But anyway, if I want to read this thing, because I just skipped through some stuff, honey, y'all already know me. And I don't have my glasses on either. I'm not going to be trying to strain my eyes. I don't belong to Man Up Association, but it's a privilege to come in and speak, Cosby stated. I never wanted them to lord me up. This is a great privilege. See that he's humble. You know, he's humble. You know, he is very humble, and I know that's right. So, but he's letting them know, baby, at the end of the day, it's nothing and nowhere in the world y'all ass gonna have me to come and sit down and say that I'm guilty of something that I know I didn't do. I know that's right. If you innocent, that's why I tell people, if you innocent, no matter how people point things out to you, make you feel like you must do this, and that's why the system is set up the way it is. They want to get you a plea deal. You get plea deal and stuff because you're scared you go to the trial that you might lose, and then they set bonds and shit so high where these people that don't have no money, these minorities don't have, and they sitting in jail waiting on the trial to come, and a lot of them have sat for 2 years waiting on a damn trial, and then they break down because when they get in that prison system, the people in there, they break down. The prison is not for a lot of people. They can't handle it. Now if you a South and you go in there, you gonna take a damn plea deal after you know you didn't do anything, and instead of just fighting. Them Central Park 5 boys did it. Bill Cosby doing. He's like, I'm not going up on parole. Tell y'all I did something I know I didn't do, and he know it's a setup, and we all feel like it's a setup. Now that's my opinion. It's my opinion. Now, I don't want nobody, because people I'm talking about Robert with the black girls. These women are white, and I feel the same way. Now everybody got upset when this man was finna take over this television network, and see they didn't like that. So like I said, it's the high power baby gonna find a way to try to sabotage these men, and keep your damn head up and show them, hell, you got me locked up in here, but I'm teaching and educating these African American men. Shit, that's how we do it. Get your 82-year-old education on, baby. Get it on. See, and he said he'll die in prison, you guys. He'll die in prison, helping these people, doing the right thing. He has no remorse for being there. If he had to set it on out to his death, he said he would do it. But he know he's in there doing something great. So that's how you do it. It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. A lot of people didn't feel upset with Bill Cosby because he told they ass to pull up their pants and be men. Pull them pants up and be men. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You got mad at President Obama because he didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. But sometimes we don't want to hear the truth. The truth hurts sometimes. Put a Band-Aid on it and keep it moving. I'm proud of you, Bill. I'm grateful that you in here trying to help these men of color. He helping men down from 20 years old to 60. You got men in prison that's up in prison 60 years old. Big population of black African American men. And we constantly want to shut them down instead of trying to recycle our black men. We got to do the same for the women too. Like I said, I'm becoming different ways, all type of ways. Y'all, I'm telling you, with me. So y'all, you have to get used to me coming all kinds of ways with you, because that's how I'm going to come. You know. Let's see. And so, he's saying,
I have Stacy. I'm here.
Okay. One of the things that I keep telling the crowd, and some 400 people yesterday, is that, first of all, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm an educator. Mm-hmm. And I tell them what I know and what I feel. And I feel that everything that was said in 2004 is a light, and it is the mistake that I made was then saying, making it sound like all of the people are making the infractions. That's not true. But certainly, when I'm looking at a state that has a huge number of prisons, the one I'm in, thankfully, is the one that has the largest African American population. And these are guys also who are from Philadelphia, mm-hmm. the city I was born in, and many of them are from the neighborhood. So when people like, and I want you to mention names, Michael Eric, they say, well, Bill Cosby is rich and he got the money, he's forgotten where he came from. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is not true. I'm not calling him a liar. I'm saying it's not true. What it is that's not the neighborhood. It's not the same as when I was coming up. It's not the same because the influx of drugs, what they've done with education, what they've even done with their own history. And if they would just pay attention to these things and put education first and respect for others first, this whole
This is a call from
thing
SCI, Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording.
family and the respect for family. It's almost insane to hear someone say, well, they don't know how to he doesn't know how to be a father. Well, as I said earlier, the revolution is in the home, and we've got to put it there.
Right.
Marvin Gaye's What's Going On is very prophetic in that there are too many of us dying in these neighborhoods. Too many of us die. And the other quote I take from that song is, we've got to find a way. So, and the other thing, Stacey, that I don't want to forget, when the Cosby show came on with the hospitals, just think about it. While it was running, other networks and even media were doing jobs on trying to belittle whatever it represented. Then when the different world came up, they really pulled up their cutting and started to get away. Then, while new shows were coming and we had gone off the air, this is the only time in the history of television I remember hearing shows that were coming on and the advertising said, this is not the Cosby Show, which is an indictment itself. In that
SCI, Phoenix State Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and on.
not like what the Cosby Show looked like for us.
Okay.
And the parenting that was going on. And many of us played into it. And so there it is. And now look at what has happened. Everything that I've done is swept into a place where it will not be seen. But we've got to ratchet up. And we should become strong ourselves and stop killing and stop disrespecting. Put our places back to where the respect for ourselves is very, very strong, and the respect for our history.
Yeah, and Mr. Cosby, you are reaching people that I know you've always tried to reach. Being there obviously is no picnic, but do you feel like you are really accomplishing a mission now?
It's a huge smile in my spirit. Because subjects come up that I can come up and I can talk to them. Yes, and I'm even using their own profanity back at them.
Well, Andrew mentioned. I'm sorry.
I'm saying things to them like, okay, how many times can you, like if you had Aladdin's lamp and you rubbed it, you got 3 wishes, how many times can you say motherfucker and things will come true? You know, I get the feeling that I get. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm an educator.
Yeah.
But the feeling that I get with these people, young, middle-aged, old, they're walking around They have their own culture, language going on. They sometimes you have to turn the the conjugation of things like to hear. And the guy will say, and it's a slang. It's slang, but it is not a slang that you speak on the street and they know. It's you speak it in the home. You speak, and that's the whole thing I said in 2004. My shock about hearing where you is, where you at, and so forth and so on, and then turn around and I saw the kids, and then I heard the parents saying it.
Yeah. Are you reaching these gentlemen?
Am I reaching them?
Yes.
Yeah, because they want to be reached. They're in prison, but not all. Don't forget the saying that is not my saying, but it was one that I quoted. I read it in a book somewhere. I don't know the secret for success, but I do know the secret for failure. Try to please everybody. You can't please everybody, but there are people that my words give support to. And they know that they're right. They know what they want to do. And I have a feeling that these young people really want somebody. And it's not just what I'm saying, it's what Man Up is also doing. They've got some rappers here who are strong and spirited, and they just don't blame everything. That some of the words say, we've got to do it. And that's the theme. We've got to do it.
Yeah. It's about accountability, isn't it?
Well, look, let me tell you something. I heard a guy say one time that somebody did something to him and he didn't like it, and he called his boys and they got up and they went around and they tried to kill this fellow. And I said to the guy, well, how much sense does that make? A guy says something to you, you say something to him, and you call your boys and they go around and they want to kill him. Look at how many people you've involved, and when you get caught, all of you are going to jail and you got one dead person.
Mm.
And 2 days later, the guy said to me very quietly, I called it off. I said, and you need to talk to your friends. You need to get with them and say, look, what we're doing is not it. You claim you're making a lot of money, but you're not making a lot of money compared to whatever it is you're doing and getting. And then when you get locked up, you're here doing 14 cents an hour on your job.
Yeah. Wow. And Mr. Cosby, you obviously prepared for this, and I'm amazed. When I talk to Andrew, he talks about your strength, your inner strength. Tell us a little bit about, you got a lot of supporters out here. We did a story recently about your supporters. Tell them how you were able to prepare and not let them break you.
It is the fact that I know I'm talking to the very spirit which I started out when I had the epiphany while in the Navy. I've got a wife and a family and friends, not in prison, who are so happy that I have something, that my spirit is up. And being unsighted, I go up my bed house. I go into my bed house and I lay down and I start to think, how can I write the message and say it and give it to them on Saturday, so that they will hear and feel things. And this Saturday, what I did was I talked about, it was dedicated to women, and what I did was I brought up the fact, after telling the story of my wife, home after bringing our daughter, 43-year-old daughter, back dead from the hospital. The most difficult thing she's ever done in her life is sitting there watching her daughter die. And I'm telling you, man, from that I went into the fact that mothers have something that we all have. Everybody has a navel. And that's why we have to respect our mothers, our women. Some of them, in terms of the wiring of the brain, these people have sold crack cocaine and gotten to them, and the next thing you know, you have a human being.
You have 1 minute left.
A human being who's not thinking properly. We've got to stop buying the drugs. When you have no buy, you've got nobody selling.
Yeah, absolutely. I hear your time is up. It's a privilege. You stay well. Our thoughts are still with you.
All of this is a privilege.
Got it. Well, thank you, sir.
Bill Cosby said that he fully anticipating serving his entire sentence, saying he is not guilty and will never admit to something he didn't do. Displaying remorse is generally a requirement of prerequisite to obtain parole or a shorter sentence. I know that's doggone right, and he's not gonna do it. Okay. He said Cosby stressed that there will be no ground rules or restrictions. No topics were off the table for discussion, honey. So he went on and said what he had to say. And, you know, them calls, they had to get as much as they could because them calls, baby, he only had 15 minutes. So he said a lot within them 15 minutes as quick as he could because they kept shutting it off. He had to keep calling back and they had to keep going, you know. So he said, like he said he'll die in jail before he sit up there and tell them to make him say he guilty and he know he's not. And more power to you, brother. Hell, Bill Cosby said, I'm not saying I'm guilty and I know I'm not guilty. Hell, keep me up in here. I'll talk to these men of color and inspire them and educate them. I'm blind in a damn way. I don't even know if I'm in prison or not. I'm just pretend like I'm at the university teaching to the students. I know that's right, Bill Cosby. Now, you know I said that, I added that on there, but damn it, Bill, that's right. Shit, you can't see no damn way. Shit, just pretend that you're at the university like you used to be. He said they ain't making him do nothing. He didn't and say nothing he didn't do. That's right. You fight for your innocence and hold up and don't let nobody change it. That's the problem. We let these folks come up with these systems to try to make us do something that we know damn well we didn't do. I know how it worked. I know. Shit, when I was young, I know. They'll scare your ass and make you think and try to say something different. That's why I always tell people, if you innocent, I don't give a damn. You don't change up. You keep that in your head and you fight for your innocence, baby. Fight. That's it for Bill Cosby. Free Bill. Shit, let him live his life, the rest of his life at home and stuff. Now, just because the man tried to get a network. Y'all stop being so damn greedy. Y'all want every damn thing. Don't want us with shit. Y'all, shit, we gonna take over here where our population is low. Y'all try to decrease our population of black folks and stuff like that. Let us have something. And let's work and get this going so we can have a piece of this pie. I don't want just a piece, honey. I want half of that pie. I don't even eat sweets, but give me a pie, honey. Yes, free Robert, free R. Kelly, free all of them. Shit. Yeah, let's work on these men. Let's recycle. Yeah, let's recycle, baby. Let's recycle. Get them free. Let's get them free. Rodney Reed, let's free him. Let's get the freeing people. Now and let's look into this innocent program thing that they got going on and the man's up programs and stuff. You know, it's other programs. I don't want to do them with no Me Too's and all that kind of stuff. I want to look for programs that I know that's gonna go in and do stuff and make a solution, not go around marching trying to take people livelihoods from them and jobs from them so they can pay child support to help the mamas to get these kids through school and live normal lives. So if they don't, Me Too need to realize that too. You're destroying people's lives by doing what you're doing. Go in and find solutions. And that's not trying to take down a person that's going to destroy and take a man away from their child. Men that don't pay child support, don't have no jobs, get some resources together, help them get some training so they can get jobs, so they can go in and help these mothers. You know, these children, they living healthy and happy and stuff. Their education, they'll focus more on their education than if I go home, what kind of drama I have to go home to. If I go home, will I have lights on? If I go home, will I have food in the refrigerator? If I go home, will my mama be in there with the refrigerator man, maintenance guy? You know what I'm trying to say here? We gotta come up with solutions. And I'm happy that Bill Cosby, Mr. Bill Cosby, is in there at the age of 82. He can sit there and glump and complain and waddle in what people have wronged him for. But he's like, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to empower men. See, they thought what they laughed about, and the first thing one of those journalists said, oh, yeah, you know what they do to you in prison. Especially when you done did some rape. When he went in there, hell, them people knew there was lies too. Y'all felt that way about Robert. He get in there, yeah, they feel this and that. People, we see through the lies. God protecting them. Let's just come up with solutions. Come up with solutions. People can be recycled. You know, you have damaged goods that you can't really do nothing with. So we got to figure out what we can do with that. But we have a lot of people that can be recycled. They're just like Walmart. Do you think Walmart just actually throw away all their goods that people come in and say there's something wrong with it? They go in, they examine, analyze, and see if it's fit to be put back on the shelf. That's how that's done. And that's how we need to do with our people. Now, sometimes I be on here, I play, I want to, I'm serious at the same time, but at the same time, I want people to laugh, I want people to smile and stuff, but I want them to be serious at the same time. Because life, you have to have a great spirit here on this earth. You know, that way nobody can break you. So let's stand up and let's recycle, baby. Yeah, they want to break these men and thank God, God know who to deal with in these kind of situations. Now, so I'm out of here, you guys. Share, like, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. I love all your comments, honey. Y'all already know me. I'm going to come back with you, just laugh at your ass as hell. Shit, especially if it's crazy, but we going to have fun and we going to be serious too, Life, we on borrowed time. So let's not spend our time being grouts, being grumpy. And as always,